Breath of Fire!
All right, so we're in the town. Whoa, that's not.
Yeah, we're in the town that used to be in BOF 1. It's got all these ox folk in it.
Oh, cool. So like the Minotaurs.
Yeah, pretty much. They're neat, I guess. They're basically just a whole race of blacksmiths.
Oh. That always weirds me out in like RPGs and stuff. Where you have races that are like
100% one profession.
Yeah, like, okay. Sometimes it makes sense. Like, okay, a race where it's disproportionately hunters.
Yes.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
A race that's disproportionately miners. Okay, I kind of get that.
Yep.
A race that's disproportionately, like, skilled labor, like disproportionately
like
blacksmith.
Alchemists.
Or disproportionately alchemist.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, that's a bit more of a stretch.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, like Star Wars with its single habitat planets.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, what? I don't understand. Why is this one thing? Why is it so homogenous? But whatever, it's an old RPG, and technically there's only one town with them in either of these two games. So maybe it's not the whole race, maybe it's just the one town you see.
Maybe.
Happens to be full of blacksmiths.
And a lot of these old fantasy are really fairy tale.
Yes.
So, like, oversimplifying a lot of things is a very fairy tale thing to do.
Exactly, which I kind of love, and I wish we would get back to that. Like, complexity is nice, but I really like these simple stories that are meant to be not taken at total face value. They're just kind of there for the feelings they give you and the morals and shit that they impart.
I guess.
Oh, I think this is the house with, like, one of the best lines in the game.
Oh, now you got me excited.
Here we are. Maybe. I think. Possibly. Yeah, this is the guy.
Okay.
That's all he says. There is no context. That's it. So either that's a translation error or this guy was meant to be something else. But there is no point in coming to this house.
Well, you never know with cut content.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a lot of shit in this game that you might want, or they might have wanted to do something with it and just never did.
Yeah. Like, I'm playing through KOTOR 2 right now.
Yeah.
And there's a bit where you're in this, like, facility that's locked down. And you find an HK droid, and you can reactivate it, and then, like, 3 steps later, it explodes, and that's the end of it. There's nothing you can do with that. And according to rumor, that was supposed to be another character you could get on your team.
Yeah.
And lead to this whole big sub-quest. And, like, where the HKs are being manufactured, and HK-47, that's a big deal for him.
Right.
And all this stuff, and HK-47 would start out hating him, but then because they're so similar, they grow an attachment to each other and end up playing off each other.
Right. So, these are creatures from the first Breath of Fire. They're these wispy monster creatures that were always guardians of towers. They were talking about Blue has gone out, and we're about to get our last party member.
Oh, neat.
Well, I guess our second to last. We haven't gotten the Grassman yet either, but she's supposed to be your last. She's also a secret party member, totally optional. Also, notice all the booze bottles.
Blue is so irresponsible.
Yep. I got a conned up.
But yeah, with the species that are doing, like, one job. I think there's one species I can think of where them being disproportionately alchemists make a little bit of sense. And that's the Argonians from Skyrim.
Yeah, okay, I could see that. With the whole tree sap thing.
Well, the whole thing with the Argonians is they are way more resistant to poisons and other effects like that.
Yeah.
So it makes sense where they're an alchemist, because then they can go around and just sample every ingredient and kind of get a taste for it.
This is true.
Where it's like, this would kill a human. Good to know. All right. They don't be humans. Let's write that in the notebook. Oh, that got me to actually throw up. Holy shit, this is some strong stuff.
Yeah, this would kill a human fast.
This would kill most species. All right, got that jotted down.
Yep. Well, and, like, their whole backstory, at least according to lore, is very alchemical in nature too, because like there's this thing about this mother tree with all the tree sap and whatnot. I don't remember the specific details of it, but like they were basically born of this tree and its sap, and like Mother Argonians give their children like sap to lick to grow up big and strong and whatnot. So that kind of makes sense alchemically as well.
I guess, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, Loxton did a whole video on it, if you guys want to look that up at some point, which is called "Why Do Argonians Have Breasts?" And there's a lot of lore involved, but of course it's also there for clickbaity shit.
Yeah, I guess that would be, because it goes back to that problem the furries have so much. It's like, why do the non-mammals have boobs?
Yep.
And a lot of times the answer is because I want boobs.
Yeah.
I want to touch the jiggly bits.
Most of the time that is the real answer. I mean, even with mammals, like most mammals don't have boobs, they just have nipples.
Yeah. And they don't get boobs until they're pergers.
Yup.
I love the leading theory as to why humans have boobs.
Yeah.
That's so babies don't smother. Oh!
Yeah.
Speaking of boobs, here's Blue!
Yep. I'm the legendary magician.
Oh my god!
She's basically a goddess.
Oh my god!
Forcefully joined the group. Hooray!
Would you look at that?
She is so fucking strong.
Holy crap!
Yeah, like, she starts out at a really high level, but she's also strong for her level. Which is probably why they don't allow you to shamanize her. You can't boost her up at all, just like you can't boost Ryu up. But yeah, she's just like crazy fucking good.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So she's got all these spells. Probably her best one is Attack Up.
Is that for the entire party?
No, it's on one individual, but it doubles their attack power. For a long period of time. So it's quite useful.
Oh, and she warps too.
Yes, so now we don't need to use Jean anymore.
Alright, bye Jean.
Yep, R.I.P. Jean. And actually, we will never need to use Jean again. Because, yeah, I don't know why I went back. I just wanted to see, it's Hanako. But yeah, we'll never need to use Jean again because his scenarios are basically complete.
No.
So anything he adds at this point on is, if he's in your party, he will say interesting things based on the scenario in the story.
Okay.
But yeah, he's not a necessary party member anymore. Yeah, so here's the point in the game that a lot of people give up because it gets boring. There's
Yay!
a lot. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of just random shit you can do because the world opens up.
Okay.
It's not like there's a whole bunch of side quests or anything, but there are a lot of places to explore and stuff like that, which is nice in its own right, but like there's a lot of what do I do?
See, I like games that give you a clear objective.
Yeah.
But the moment when a world opens up is usually like my favorite moment in these kind of games.
Right. I think the world opening up has been the cause of me quitting more RPGs than just about anything else.
Really?
It's not because like I think it's boring or anything like that. It's mostly because oh yeah, you can do this. It's mostly because like I'm just so daunted by what's going on. Like there's so much to do now, and I kind of don't have the time I used to. So earlier, like when I was a kid, that would have been amazing. But I stopped Ni no Kuni for 2 whole years.
Damn.
Because the world opened up and I had this flying thing that I'm not going to say because of spoilers. But as soon as I got the flying thing, I'm like, God, I enjoyed exploring this world, and now I'm exploring the whole world. What do I do? And there were places to go, like you had specific locations you could go to and whatnot. But I didn't want to advance the story at that point because I wanted to explore what I could. But that's one of those games where if you explore where you can, you're likely to run across monsters that are way stronger than you are. So it's very difficult in that respect.
See, whenever the world opens up for me, I'll go, and if the game doesn't tell me, I'll go look up where is progression. Okay, ignore that place. Where else can I go? Let's make the mental checklist.
Yeah.
Let's just start going down and checking things off. Because I'm a friggin' sucker for the mental checklist.
Yeah.
The little okay, I have 15 places to go. I go to place 1. Yes, now I have 14 places to go, and I got all this cool shit from 1.
Right.
Now I got 13 left. Yes, I got so much stuff from that place.
Yep. Karashini Kofu. Don't you wish your name was Karashini Kofu?
I like the Kofu part.
Yeah.
Though I feel like if I was going to pick my name, I'd want Baba in there somewhere. Just because Baba's something really fun to say. I don't care that it means grandma.
Do you remember that your main character in this game gets named Baba for a short period of time?
No, I forgot.
Yeah, because you go and assume this guy's identity with his whole axe thing. Remember the woodsman?
You're right.
His name was Baba, and you turn into Baba so that you can participate in the tournament.
I forgot. I completely forgot that part.
Yep.
Isn't there some way to fly the bird or something?
You have no idea how right you are. Her name is Eichichi.
Eichichi!
It is a pun on breasts. Her model happens to have larger breasts than any other female character in the game.
And she talks like a bimbo.
Yep.
Yay!
Yep. She's also a very important character if you want to get the best ending.
Oh!
She's an inventor type. And she loves the smell of oil.
And Hero was about to make a pun about her smelling nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one thing I remember from Zatch Bell. There's this team of superheroes that a character brings in. And the character brings them in is all about quizzes. So it's all right. So, if you can tell me which one of these heroes doesn't belong in this team, I'll leave without a fight and you just win by default. And he goes on this list of all these characters here's the mole man, and here's the psychic, and here's the super strong one, and then here's this lady. She smells nice. And it's she's wearing a bunny outfit and she has huge boobs. They're bigger than some of the main characters.
Yeah.
And then the main character is standing there is it's her. It's obviously her. And everyone's how did you guess? She doesn't have any powers.
Yeah.
Most people are too distracted to notice that. And some would say, that's her power. Well, some are idiots, just like you. I guess you're right. Okay, we're leaving. Bye.
Yep. All right, so here is where you're supposed to get the Grass Man, which we actually met him earlier.
Oh, yeah. Pet the counter to see the freak show.
Grassman's no longer popular. He's going to be eaten by a demon. Don't you want to watch the Grassman being eaten by a demon?
That sounds awesome!
It's only 100 coins.
Totally.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love the weird pauses. It's like their text is buffering.
But it's the first time I've actually seen one. It's scary. I don't want to be eaten. I'm glad I'm not made of grass.
They want to make him really hungry and feed him the Grass Man.
Can you speak my language?
Oh, I don't know how you understand, but whatever.
Oh no, I didn't learn English. I just learned enough English to say I don't know how to speak English and to explain that fact.
Yep. Yeah, Oopa Roopa. Our queen should be... She's so fat, it's hard to believe she's human. Isn't that nice?
Queen? We, love you and stuff, but, for real, girl, you're getting fat. You need to lose weight, girl.
Yep.
How are you gonna fit into these hot dresses? I mean, you're the queen of the hot bitches.
Yeah. So this is This is near Tunlin, the place that speaks with musical instruments that I spoke about last time.
What?
Yeah, I know, it's shocking. They're wandering around with flutes at their mouths.
No, I was more like what that person said.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
It makes me so scared I want to go to the bathroom. What?
I love the translation of this. This guy's into vor.
I have the biggest boner right now.
You can talk? Make sure you scream and shout for the people.
Your death needs to be hilarious.
Isn't it hilarious? Monster Vegetarian Show. The blood you shed will be salad dressing.
I love money.
I'm excited for it, aren't you?
I have the weirdest boner right
Yes,
now.
right? So how about it? Isn't it hilarious? Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to say no, I forgot.
But what if we think it is hilarious?
What do you want to talk to me about? I'll listen if you want to talk about making money.
I will give you so much money.
So I'm not sure... Oh, spoilers, this guy's a demon. I'm not sure which one he's supposed to be.
It's not greed.
Yeah, because we had that.
Did we have gluttony already? Yeah, we did with the belly mouth.
Yeah.
Pride, maybe?
That's possible. Envy?
Maybe.
No, I don't know. Yeah. So I think I go to Tunlin here and probably shouldn't.
Seeing this makes me kind of miss... Like, I'm too used to the KOTOR method now, where one of the methods, whenever you have a person like that, there's an answer of just stab him.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that, unfortunately.
I feel like every RPG should always have an option of when somebody's trying to blackmail you or do stupid shit like this, there's an option of just shank them.
Yeah. Yeah, clearly that should be a staple of all RPGs from this point forward.
Stick them like a pig.
Yeah.
Put the boots to them, medium style.
Aw, she only did 1 damage.
No, what it should be is everyone should have an option of cease hostilities.
Okay.
It is hard for them to be hostile towards you when they're dead.
Yes, this is true.
We will bring about a cessation to all hostilities.
Nope. Yeah, I think all of these people say that. I'm not sure if you can buy stuff. Oh yeah, you can, because they're Manillo. Oh yeah, here's another race that's all about one specific trade. In which case, trade!
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's right, I went here to do that in case I died.
I love that little animation.
Yeah, just doing his notebook, his ledger thing.
I got my abacus right here.
Yep, exactly. And okay, everything's good.
You know what I really want, though?
Huh.
I want an RPG like this where one of the characters is purely dedicated to wrestling moves.
Yeah.
Like, there needs to be more you suplex the train moments.
Yeah. I mean, if you want a totally silly RPG, that would do it. Like, make it the main character who's only there to, like, every character, he brings along a table, and every character that he suplexes, it has to be into the table.
That would be his weapon. His weapon is table.
Yes.
And as you go, you upgrade it, and then it's like adamantium table.
Spiked table.
Ruby table.
Yes. Perfect. It is clothes.
Protective urn.
Crimson rib. I want a crimson rib.
Crimson ribbon?
Yep. Which for some reason is a hat.
Charm
Yep.
Maybe it's crimson ribbon.
Oh, that's possible, yeah. Which is confusing because there are also robes that are body armor. This game is a good translation.
Oh, yes. I mean, if Final Fantasy has taught us anything, ribbons are like the best armor.
Yep. Also, I apologize for fucking around so much in this place. I stored all my money and then I'm like, wait, there's shit I can buy. Derp.
Give me my money.
Nope.
I did that so you can okay me.
Mm-hmm.
I require the validation.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever be able to have simple games like this again. Where you just don't read into things.
There's always indie.
There is, but indie games are rarely simple like this. At least not RPGs.
True.
They almost always have some sort of twist or, like, weird moral or meta thing going on. Or they devolve into fucking Lovecraft, because that's always a thing.
Cthulhu is always an option.
Yep. Like, honestly, I'm kind of, like, about Lovecraft as you are about dragons at this point, because I just see it everywhere, and everyone just idolizes all that shit, and it's just kind of irritating.
I think for me, I really compartmentalize it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, because I know you love that stuff.
Yeah, I love it when it's done right, and the trouble is, it's rarely done right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like, okay.
Oh, wait, just a second. There's a reason I went here. Oh, that wasn't the right thing, but... Yeah, when we talk about bleh, he says something beautiful.
Do you have concerns? I will listen on behalf of Saint Ev.
Yeah, okay, so he says different things about different characters. You really care about people, so you just couldn't leave Bug alone, isn't that right? But yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, here's the blood.
Yeah, alright.
We'll see the blood.
Nope.
Consult. What is your concern? Me.
Myself. Ugh. You feel that Saint Eva is stupid, don't you?
I feel like your god's a bit.
That's what I thought. You feel that someone as strong and beautiful as you has the right to make fun of anything.
That's because I do.
Isn't that right? I think so too. I'm glad he agrees.
Okay.
Yeah. So you say Cthulhu done right is a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of times when people bring up the Lovecraft stuff, it is purely for the visual element.
Right.
And it's like, I still like that more than dragons. Because the visual element is intentionally fucked up and weird.
Right.
So unless you go pure, like, I'm just going to copy paste Cthulhu with his octopus face, you open up a huge breadth of designs and you can go completely fucking nuts with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Where sometimes people do that with dragons. Sometimes we get cool looking dragons, like the dragon god from Demon Souls.
Right.
But more often than not, it's just the same Smaug we've been seeing since the fucking 1940s.
Yep.
And we get the same Chinese dragons we've been seeing since for fucking ever. But so often, when you get like the Lovecraft stuff, it's either just the name pops up and that's it, or it's completely interchangeable with anything else big.
Right.
Like, if you can take Lovecraftian and Mad Lib replace all of the words with demon, and it still have the same effect, you done fucked up.
Yeah, you did it wrong.
No, the idea behind a Lovecraftian horror should be, here is a thing that's not only something we do not understand, but is now impossible for us to understand.
Right.
What? Cat, get out of my fucking lap.
Jeez.
It is beyond our understanding. Our senses cannot comprehend this.
Yeah.
So what it should be used for is it should be used as something to avoid.
Right. I think that's actually part of my problem, though, is that kind of thing is used so often these days, especially in indie stuff, that it's getting boring, which shouldn't happen with things that are beyond our comprehension. Like, just that concept is... It's not new anymore. It's not interesting anymore because you can just see it coming.
Nah. I can kind of see where you're coming from there.
Like, it's part of a narrative that doesn't need to be there because we've seen it so many fucking times.
Yeah. I feel like there's still ways to make that narrative work.
Oh, yeah, of course. There's ways to make every overdone narrative work. Like, cliches are cliches, but they're cliche because they worked for quite some time. So all you have to do is put a small spin on it and they work again.
Yeah, I think the trouble is so many people are just doing what Lovecraft already did.
Yes, and that is a problem. Like, yeah, yeah, okay, I was going to bring something up, but I guess I probably shouldn't because it spoils something that you wanted to get into more. So never mind, but there are some games out there that do this kind of Lovecraftian stuff, and it kind of gets rid of some of the charm and interest in it. Because it's like, you didn't need that. You had a perfectly good game without that, and then you threw it in, and guess what? You just kind of trivialized your game and the Lovecraftian mythos by putting this in.
Yeah, I 100% agree with where you're coming from on this, where if it's not necessary.
Right. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I think because it's overdone, that's my problem. If you just laid off of it for a while, it could become new and interesting again without even having to tweak it.
Okay.
Because it is interesting in concept. It's just that it's used so much that I'm just getting tired of it and bored of it.
Yeah. Like, there's still some good zombie fiction out there.
Yeah.
That I just don't touch because I'm so tired of zombies.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel
from what I understand, the Walking Dead comic is pretty fucking good.